What's up, everybody? I'm your host, The Real Brody, and this is the We Say
They Say
podcast. As y'all know, every week we got somebody new in here. Sometimes we got repeat offenders. But this week... Offenders.
No, I was laughing at what you said.
Oh, okay. All right.
I wasn't correcting you.
Oh, my bad, brother. But this week, we have Miss Sinead right here to my right. We got one half of Stein Mob, Sonny Hoffa right here.
Yo,
we got my brother, my DJ, my motherfucking man right here. Meet you 2 times, say it 2 times.
Both times.
Miss Sinead, since you're the only lady in the room, I'm going to start with you. How was your week?
My week was wonderful.
You got to speak up, baby. We can't hear you.
My week was wonderful.
That's it? Oh, okay. Hoffa.
Man, I'm here talking to y'all, man. Life is good, man. I woke up this morning. Our weekend was good. Spent time with some family, you know. Family first. I'm big on family, so it was a good weekend for me.
Brother man?
My man, I was on Smarilla and I seen my man with a whole mixtape with a tank top on. I'm trying to
with the glasses and all that.
I'm trying half of songs.
Yeah, you know, I dropped a little project, you know what I'm saying? I was out of town, you know what I'm saying? I had to take some flicks, you know what I'm saying? I was like, oh yeah, it's a nice album cover to me. Act like this is my mansion, you know what I'm saying? Rick Ross vibes, you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
You wasn't getting that album cover wasn't getting Rick Ross vibes?
I was getting Trey Songz.
Oh, gotcha. I mean, look at his resume. Is that a bad? I mean,
I wasn't trying to knock you
okay,
from
gotcha,
giving
okay.
Trey Songz. I was just saying what I got from him.
All right.
This is R&B.
You got it like
trap
him.
R&B. It's rap.
Nah, it's gospel.
Oh,
Like,
okay.
I be
You
dropping
slipped up.
gems. I just be talking. I be talking my talk.
Your Kanye. You did quiet. I did quiet for you.
Be talking my talk, man.
Ain't nothing wrong with that, man. This, you ain't bring me no Launch My Lemonade. This alright.
Nah,
This
man.
tequila.
Nah, I apologize. I'm slacking.
No, you ain't slacking. You just busy. It's alright. It's alright. But to answer your question, brother, man, my week was good. You know, we just got back from the Yo.
Okay, how did that go?
That shit was alright, man. Till my best friend almost lost her life. It was wilding down there this weekend. Like, niggas is out there motherfucking shooting. And there's a video went viral. People been DMing and shit, hitting me up like, fool, you good? You alright? You alright? I'm like, yeah. They was like, man, I seen niggas got the hacking off down there, Jones. It's a whole video right in front of the licking, the DJ Khaled spot. Tanisha and them was in front of that Jones. So niggas got the argument.
I heard Shorty pulled the AK out of his back
Got
pocket.
the A in that Jones out.
Wow.
Got the A in that Jones out. He had it in his man bag. No little purse Jones, man. Nigga
Pulled the AK out of his man bag.
No, it wasn't in his man bag.
What you need an AK for, though?
That nigga, he got a lid, mo. He got a lid or drove it, mo. Like, that nigga, I don't know what it was. I seen the video, but all I seen was that nigga holding that motherfucker like this, and blah, blah, blah. The nigga try to run up on him,
That was
did
a
all
big
this.
gun.
And as soon as he pulled that bitch out, that nigga bucked you. I don't know if nigga died. I don't know if anybody got hit. I was just like, damn. So, like I said, it was Miami. Then I seen another video. Some girls got robbed. First time ever been in Miami, just walking. Nigga pulled up on them, told them give them their purse, all that shit. They was crying. It's crazy because my folks seen the girls crying and they was laughing at them. They was like, damn, fuck they crying for? Like, fuck wrong with them?
I mean, this is a sweet lick.
Yeah.
You know, tourists out here, you know, they got money on them. You gotta have money to do anything out there. It's easy. Any nigga come in your city, he's sweet.
Yeah, that's a fact. That shit wild. I ain't never been down there and did no shit like that, but over for me. But as far as me, I ain't running in none of that wild shit. My shit was fun. It was chill. I tried to stay COVID free. I was just trying to get away from this snow. I wasn't fucking with it. They called for snow, so I had to go. So, Brody, how was your week, brother, man?
My week was cool. You know me, I'm a family man, so I be in the house chilling, you know, kicking it with my people. Shout out my little brother. I got my little brother in here with me tonight.
My man, Young Glow, real big Brody.
Yeah, bullshit. Don't get disrespectful.
You say you little Brody.
Yeah, all right.
You little Brody, big Glow.
Yeah, everything is everything, man. You know, family, all that shit, everybody good. But let's get into the topic, ladies and gentlemen. So tonight's topic is being sexually fluid.
Naughty.
Tell them how you said fluent earlier. Niggas was like, what language is that?
He said tonight's topic is sexually fluid. Fluid out. This is how we out. We talking about fluid out. Sexually fluid out. I mean, y'all got to pop that pussy if a nigga fly you out.
Correct. That is a fact.
We did not. That's this.
That ain't what we talking about.
That ain't what we talking about, but that's a fact.
Nah, she don't have to.
Excuse me?
She should, but she don't have to.
Oh, well, you should find somewhere
Nah,
to
she
sleep.
should. She don't got
To be
to.
completely honest.
No, she don't never have to.
Yeah.
It ain't
Nah,
mandatory.
you ain't gonna rape you, but you gonna
Right.
find somewhere else to sleep.
But no, this is the only thing I got. Why wouldn't you want to go out of town with the man that you can fuck? What's the point of going out of town?
Drinks up.
Salute to the launch my teeth.
That's all. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not saying like a man is entitled to that, but like, why you think we get this nice telly for?
I
You
don't
know
want.
what I'm saying?
I don't want to get too deep
Yeah,
into
I
the
got-
topic.
I-
No, but I was gonna speak my piece. I was gonna speak my piece. If I fly you out, and I said this on the episode, we actually did talk about fluid out back in the very, very beginning.
Okay.
If I fly you out, I already fucked you before I even bought you a plane ticket
Gotcha.
anyway. So
Gotcha.
I ain't never going out of town with nobody that I ain't already fucked.
So you already stank.
I'm gonna tell you, stand up.
Plug.
Tell me where the love at.
But
We gonna run fluid out back again because I got some different opinions. But go ahead.
Miss Sinead, we gonna start with you with this topic. Man, fluent, bisexual.
You did it again.
Fluid. I said fluid.
No, you said.
You got an accent. You got a little accent.
I'm a little country.
He from
Little
Eastern
bit.
Shore. It's alright,
I'm a
man.
little,
My
fuck out
man.
of
Oh
here.
my God.
I'm a little country. But yeah, we gonna start with your topic. I ain't saying it.
I don't know what you want me to say. I think that sexuality is a spectrum.
So-
I think that black men tend to be on the safe end of the spectrum because there are a lot of things that come into play when you talk about black men and sexuality. There's a lot of fear. There's a lot of unknown. There's a lot of things wrapped up in black masculinity that doesn't necessarily allow a lot of black men to be sexually fluid.
Fluid.
I like that.
So, yeah, I mean, I would hope that in the future, maybe more black men would explore their sexuality. But yeah, I don't judge men based on what they choose to do. Who I choose to partner with is who I'm concerned about. But as a whole, I don't really care about what people
Question.
You know, they know what that means.
When you say explore their sexuality, what do you actually mean by that?
It's getting
I
hot
mean,
here.
when you have an interest in things, you feel comfortable enough to express that interest, whether it be speaking on it or actually going and doing it. And the thing about it is, let's say, I don't want to say anything.
Say it.
Say what you
crazy.
got to say. You on camera now. You might as well let it go. Let it fly.
Yeah,
don't know
people
that.
watch various types of porn. Does that mean that they want to go and participate in that sexual conquest, whatever type of weird kinky porn that they watch? Maybe not, but
feel like
they're
that's
at
like a
least
fantasy.
open to it. But I mean, I think people should go out and see and do what they are curious about, and maybe you fucking, maybe you get
so
your dick
basically
sucked
what
by a
you're saying
is,
tranny.
how
you know
Maybe
gay
you
if
like
you
it,
never
maybe you
tried?
don't.
Hold on, whoa,
It doesn't-
slow down. Did you say get fucked by a train?
No, I said get your dick sucked by a tranny.
Whoa.
I'm sorry, a
Speed in the residential area,
trans
baby.
woman, because tranny, you can't say that anymore. Wow, bleep that out.
You
So-
No, disclosure.
jumping out here way early.
Yeah, she jumped off the porch quick.
I'm sorry, not
You jumped off
tranny.
the
That's
porch
a
quick.
derogatory
You can't
term.
fuck with the alphabet boys.
Ooh.
LBGTQBS,
Okay.
whatever you call it.
Lord, yeah, no, this is
Nah, you
not
I
getting
mean,
monetized.
fuck that. We going back to get your dick sucked by a train.
No, not transgender.
Whatever you want. What you
Whatever
call
you
it?
want to call it.
I don't
That is
know
a
what
no-no.
Them, they, there. I don't. I'm so sorry.
Nah, you don't have to
It's a whatchamacallit.
So do you think that there's more men that actually want to explore, but they're just afraid of the ridicule from the black community because usually
Absolutely.
homosexuality is you're less of a man or you're not as masculine as a heterosexual male. So do you think that if it was accepting, because I feel like if you're a lesbian and you come out, your road is not. I mean, it's still tough, but it's not as tough as if you're a homosexual
death
man.
sentence, potentially.
Yeah, you know
Like,
what I'm saying?
I definitely think that this is an assumption. I don't know, but I definitely think that there are a lot of men with repressed sexual interests.
Desires. Maybe.
Interest, desire,
Oh, okay.
fluids, tomato.
Tomato.
Yeah, but I think like that was the whole gist of what I was saying. If we weren't so judgmental about people and their sexual interests, I think a lot of people would be more open to explore their sexuality. And exploring their sexuality does not automatically make you a homosexual. I don't think that.
Now that's something I do have to like. If you suck dick once, you're gay.
I'm gonna tell you.
I
If you
suck
got
dick
your
once,
dick
am I
sucked,
gay?
you're a female.
No.
I got a question. So did y'all hear what Tank said about? I mean,
No,
Tank
let's
basically,
Tank.
Tank said basically what she said. Like, if you want to go suck a dick, go suck a dick.
He was basically saying that he's done it before, and I'm going
He's
to
not
advocate for it just in case if it comes out that I did it. I've already made myself clear. You know what I'm saying? That's what he did. He basically admitted like, oh, you know what I'm saying? Like,
That's
yeah. I had a friend. I had a friend in 7th grade, and we was talking about getting our dick sucked, and he was like, "Hey, y'all ever wonder how it would feel to get your dick sucked by a man?"
Oh no.
I said, "What?"
Oh.
He said, "I mean, how would you know the difference?" I said, "Nigga, because I wouldn't know." That's when I know that he was going to be gay.
Right.
7 years later,
He's gay.
my assumption was correct.
Be like that.
Golden child. I got a vision for these things.
Oh, Jesus.
Nah, I knew.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I just feel like certain things, like, I feel like, don't say that men should feel comfortable with something. Maybe you just don't desire it.
Well, wait.
I feel like it's
I wasn't saying like specifically same sex encounters. I'm just saying you might want to get your toe sucked. That's sexual experimentation. It doesn't have to always be about
I get you.
homosexual exploration.
I'm not going there with you.
Like
I'm not
that. I'm
going there
just
with you.
saying.
Oh yeah, but with the woman or with the man. That's what I'm saying, because that's regular. If you if you want to explore getting your toe sucked with your woman, that's just y'all exploring, you know.
But what if you want to explore toys with your woman?
I got a question.
I do.
Certain
Oh.
No, but
A cameraman is a freak, lady.
hold on. What kind of toys?
Put that
Because you
vibrator
was-
on the clip while you fucking.
Oh, okay. Because I was. What about a
yeah,
strap?
Thank me later.
but we was talking
I'm
about
not doing that for like
pegging. Like no,
Define pegging.
Yeah, you gotta run that back. 'cause that was
Can I ask
off
my question
camera.
first? For the males in here that's that's had a G session with females, what if you was G and a girl and y'all dicks touch? How would that feel?
no.
How am I gonna answer the question? Because I never G'd a girl, so I don't know. That shit's weird to me.
So here's the thing.
That shit is
So
weird
let
to
me
me.
give you a little bit.
I don't get
$1
naked
billion
in the
game,
same
my man,
room
get it,
with another man. I don't get
I've
naked in
never,
the room.
I haven't, ain't like I'm part of the G train. I just be G'ing bitches all the time, but I've experienced it. I've never went in one hole and then the nigga went in the other hole. It's either a nigga was hitting the
That's
girl and the other
different.
nigga was getting the head.
Okay.
It was never no, I'm gonna put it in your butt and you gonna put it in the pussy. Like, that ain't never happened.
No, but a G don't even have you that. If you go in there, you come out, and then I go in, that's still a G. Now when you add one more mayonnaise, then that's a train.
Right, correct.
So it can
But when-
still be a G. A
but
G don't
people's
have to be
definition-
simultaneous.
Well, when people say G, it's the
Hitting
same
at the same
time.
The question was, if
Oh shit.
your dick touches, come on, let's stay on topic, guys.
Hold on, man. I got.
How
hold
would
on,
that
baby. You don't
feel?
direct. This is my show. You don't direct.
Oh,
this.
shit.
You can say. But go ahead. What she was saying though? What she was saying though?
Give him a disclaimer. Okay. I was trying to help you because they changed your topic.
No, my bad. We
I
was-
get it, but you don't direct. the show. But go ahead. We can get back to that.
I'm lost.
I lost me.
What was your question? If they dicks touch, is they gay?
How would you feel if you was G and a girl and y'all penises touching?
That's why I don't even want to. I don't even
that's wild.
envision these.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
no,
wild.
I can't
Like,
even.
to go back to
Yeah.
my original answer, like I said, there's never one hoe ever. It's either you get the head and I hit, or vice versa. It was never you go in the pussy, I go in the butt type shit. That's too close.
Well, I've never been in a G session, me personally, so I don't.
It was one time.
I don't.
But
That's why.
back to your packing shit.
Oh yeah,
Define packing.
man. Men that want to be penetrated through, I guess, anal pleasure, by their woman. You know what I'm saying? So she might use a dildo with a strap to fuck them. You know what I'm saying? So you know, they always say, oh, a male's G-spot is in his ass. Am I correct? What's your name? Okay.
That's not bad. That's science.
It's science. So they're saying, how can you, if that's a way to stimulate you, how is it gay if your woman is doing the act? Because by definition, you know, being homosexual is only something you can do with a same-sex partner.
Okay.
There's nothing gay that you can do with your female partner. So basically, this came about as me and my cousins were talking about it, and I have a lot of woman cousins, and I was like, well, is he gay? Because what guy would desire to have something in his ass? And they say, oh, well, you know, you're closed-minded. Come on, just think, like, let's be mature. I say, well, what makes you think this conversation is immature? That's not something that I've ever desired. Well, you know, I know what my G-spot is. You don't have to tell me, okay? I'm good with head. I'm good with pussy. I don't need to even know what that feels like. It's like some things I don't have to try out.
Right.
I'm not experimenting. Or how you know how it would to be sucking dick? Have you ever tried it? No? What? That sounds stupid. You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
do you have to? Well, that's stupid. Do you got enough you would like to be in a fight with a lion, or do you have to experience this shit? You know what I'm saying? Come on, get the fuck out of here.
That's a fact. That's a fact.
Fuck.
So
But what if you win?
Okay.
I mean, that's how white people go through life. They really
I'm
be
not
going
fighting
to do
no
it.
lions.
Yeah,
No lions, no
that's
tigers,
also
no
fact.
bears.
And that's the thing is, a lion is going to eat you. He's not going to, like a shark is going to like tear a limb off, this and that. A bear is going to maul you. A lion's going to kill you, then eat you.
But
You're
the girl
done.
just wants you to orgasm. They're not, that's not comfortable.
I'm already orgasm off getting a nut.
Right.
But it could be better.
No, well,
Don't get no better
How
than
you
this.
gonna-
yeah.
You got questions? Go ahead. There's your question.
How do a man orgasm from being penetrated?
The G spot.
So it's gonna make me come if you hit my G spot.
You ain't never seen your road
Shit sound
trip.
like
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the whole purpose.
Like
I ain't never-
So it's a more intense orgasm.
That's how homosexual males get off.
Alright, so I might as well just go ahead and be gay after that. If I let her do that, I might as well let another nigga do it.
Oh,
Another one?
oh, hold on.
What are
What?
you talking about?
Wait a
If I
minute.
let my girl, if
You might
I
as well
let
let
my
that nigga do
girl,
it, is what he said.
Okay,
if I let my girl,
No, I want
do
to
it,
try to I was saying.
I might as well go ahead.
Essentially, that's what I was saying. I'm like, yo, if you want something, a fake something, what's
well,
the
it
difference?
doesn't have to be. I think so. There are butt plugs that can achieve the same thing. It's not
Beads.
shaped like a penis,
Okay.
but you know, like I understand what you're saying. Like
Yeah.
that's like extreme because the G spot is not so far in the anus that you would need an actual like penis
Gotcha.
to stimulate it. But there are butt plugs, and just like some women can have a vaginal orgasm and some women can't. Some women only orgasm from their clitoris.
Right.
Some men achieve orgasms through their G-spot, and some men, I guess, maybe don't. But I think it's pretty like just like when men go and get, you know, prostate exams.
Mhm.
They may orgasm as a result of the doctor just examining the area. But
That's what happened at
So-
the road trip, bro.
So if you were dating a man, he told you that he has been penetrated in that fashion before, you would just look at it, okay, a normal business day.
I mean, that's his business.
I know, okay.
So I mean,
Would that stop you
If-
from dating him?
not necessarily not.
Okay.
Oh shit. I don't know about that.
Okay. I mean, I can respect that.
Yeah, I can too, but I ain't.
And then you got to think about it's a lot of things that people. First of all, that would make me feel more comfortable. Just the fact that he's being open,
Open.
because
Gotcha.
it's a lot of people that do a whole lot of things
Behind
that they
closed doors.
never
Yeah.
discuss.
So if he open
So-
with you about that, he gonna be open with you about everything.
Theoretically, yes. I mean, that
Just
would
open
make
nigga.
me feel more comfortable. Like, you know, yeah.
You just open.
Yeah.
Full time out.
You said full time out. Yeah, nah, that's wild. I'm with you as far as like how you felt about that whole situation. Like, young-minded meets whatever. Y'all can call me whatever y'all want. Like, it's like certain things that I don't care to know. You know what I'm saying? I don't care to find out that I'm like you said, I'm fine with getting ahead. I'm fine with pussy. I don't want to. Like I said, I didn't even know about this shit as far as like a male G spot and all that shit. Cause to me, I thought I was good. Like this is it right here. I'm fine with this. I don't gotta go nowhere else. You know what I'm saying? So I don't got me ever exploring that. You know what I'm saying? I seen, like I said, on Road Trip, the nigga was he was at the doctor and she stuck his fingers and then all that shit, and that's when he found that out. So he ended up marrying her. He ended up marrying her, and she was like, yeah, and then like it became a thing. He's like, how many fingers this time? And he's like, make it 3. You know what I'm saying? Like, she's like, you want 2 fingers or 1? He's like, make it 3. You know what I'm saying? Like, that was his thing. He was with it. But that ain't, watching that never, made me want to go, damn, let me try that. You know what I'm saying? Because that ain't my thing. Like, you ain't putting your fingers on my butt.
Because white people, wow, they've been on that shit. You know what I'm saying? You gotta think, I think since the beginning, like, since slavery, they was raping all women and they were fucking men.
I mean, long before that.
You know.
But there's homosexuality in every facet of life. Like, yeah,
no, for sure.
Animals, humans. Yeah.
What animals be gay? All of them? The lions don't be gay.
How do you know?
You'll never see 2 lions with Eddie Bowers fucking each other.
What the fuck one was it? The seahorses? What the fuck is it?
Oh,
no, that's like.
Ain't seahorses asexual?
No, I think the man carries the baby.
That's what it was.
Yeah,
Okay, that's what it was.
Yeah, the woman
I be blowing the shit if I
I know it was something with seahorses, wild as shit, but I can't remember what it was.
Hey, just think about it. You'll be blown if you have to carry a baby.
A man? Absolutely. That's why I love
Y'all be blown when you gotta carry a condom. Like, come on, y'all, get your shit together.
No Watts. No.
Oh my God.
No Miami. No Man, that's crazy.
Yeah, you pregnant. You can't go to Miami because you pregnant. No drinks for you.
Parent Plug. What is it? Parent Plug?
Lord.
Yeah.
Oh, you wild.
Yeah, buddy. Don't catch me carrying nothing.
Oh,
you a boy.
What?
you are.
Carrying nothing.
This is why black women
Planned
I'm not. Do you see what they go through? I'm not carrying nothing.
Man.
That's why we appreciate you women.
I'm not.
Do you?
That's why y'all.
Do
seriously,
y'all?
Bullshit. That's another conversation.
I do believe.
Bullshit.
Yeah, I do believe in push presents, especially because the older they get,
The baby is the present.
The more dangerous it is.
I don't know, man.
Baby,
That shit
it's
crazy. Imagine, dog. You
You
hey
sleep.
man, hey,
Real, I'm not.
you want to come smoke hookah? Sorry, man, my second trimester. Can't do nothing.
I'm not. Sorry.
Nothing.
Like for real shit. Where is it coming out of? Like for real, like where is it coming out of? Like, it's
wow.
not-
They're gonna have to dilate. Fuck.
Oh wow, nah.
You ain't never see the pictures? It's like a little cartoon image of a dude and he was pregnant, and then they showed the woman
bad.
sitting there holding the camera and the nigga having the baby. I'm like, ain't
Nah, it gotta come out the
Gotta
gooch
come
or
out your
something.
booty hole.
I gotta get a C-section. You know what I'm saying? You gotta,
no bullshit.
nah.
No
You gotta
bullshit.
come out, my man. Nah.
Nah, that's good.
Fuck no. That's crazy.
Just like a think about it. Cisco get ripped the fuck out of the baby.
You're done. You're
Vaginas
done.
get ripped because of babies. They,
But your body is made to actually
Stretch.
You know what I'm saying?
the dick stretch too.
Come
No,
on.
no.
Not for no human.
Yeah, not for no little nigga to come out that motherfucker. How much you get a little guy on naughty head? Your shit gonna be a rough time.
I'm gonna tell you.
Pre-preemie.
Pre. Yeah, that baby 3 months. Get him out of me now. Hey, you wild as shit.
Oh, I'm sorry.
So what you about to ask?
Nothing. I'm weak.
I want to go back to the I want to go back to the appreciating black women, because a lot of us don't appreciate black women, to be completely honest. We just want to be honest. But I don't feel like it's on purpose.
But what is it? What
What's it
else would it be?
I mean,
Subconsciously?
I mean, sometimes it's some situations are. Situational.
Well, what's this? I mean, if you respect them or you don't, right?
So as far as respect, like, what do you mean? As far as like respect? I mean, it's cheating. It's cheating. Like,
Oh, you disrespecting her. If that's your commitment, this is how I feel about cheating. I don't know if y'all.
if you cheat on somebody, that means you don't love them.
Nah, we talking about respect.
I'm asking the question. Though. I'm
You didn't let me answer the first one. That's all right. No, you good. No, I think you can cheat on somebody and love them. No, for sure.
So, why do you think men cheat?
Man, I mean, do y'all want me to go Steve Harvey, or y'all want me to say, hey, we still gang after this? You know what I'm saying?
Go always be gang.
Okay. Men cheat because of lack of discipline. It's simple. I mean, if any facet of life, if you don't have discipline, you can't succeed. I tell niggas all the time, think how much time you spend chasing pussy. Imagine if you spent that same amount of time in learning stocks or doing IT. And I want to do the cliche, doing whatever you want to do, whatever your passion is. Mm-hmm. Nigga, we be millionaires because you chasing pussy. Pussy is never going to get you no money. Now, getting some more money is going to get you some pussy, and that's what your goal is. So why we thinking ass backwards? You know what I'm saying?
Ass backwards, literally.
You know what I mean? So we really can do anything that, you know, we put our minds to. So, man, I mean, as far as like respecting women, I see a lot of us just talking about it, but not actively doing it. You know what I'm saying? Because it's easy to say, it sound good. You know what I'm saying? You make a post, but then you go cheat on your girl. But that's the thing is, everything is not about cheating. You know what I'm saying? It's bigger stuff. Just being dishonest, about finances, not taking care of your kids. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. It's a lot of niggas that don't take care of their fucking kids. And niggas don't call them out on it.
Absolutely correct.
Or, you know what? That's not fair. Because I don't know what goes on somebody's four walls. That's not fair. Because I hate when people say men don't take accountable for other men. Because guess what? If my man a cheater, I can tell him don't cheat.
Right.
What? He's still going to do it. That doesn't mean I ain't do my duty. But also, I'm not going to stop being his man. People are like, oh, y'all be hanging with these niggas. Did you expect me to stop being a friend that I've been with since the sandbox? That don't make no sense. But I just feel like men should be more proactive. And then, like, I mean, honestly, not to go church on y'all, pray on it. Pray on it. Because, like, I feel like a lot of men, when it comes to cheating, like I said, respect, it's just not about cheating. I think that's like 20%. You know what I'm saying? I think the way we talk to women, you know what I'm saying, emasculate them, not speak up for them, you know, defend them. So cheating is entertainment. Everyone likes to talk about cheating because, you know, social media and shit like that. Right, but like, there's other things that we can do to really respect our woman, and it's just being honest with them. Just think about. I was thinking about when I was in the game heavy, how I have a girl, I be cheating on her, and then I have like 2 other joints. I like them, but they ain't going to never get that spot.
Correct.
But guess what? I'm keeping them on a leash because I want them to still benefit me in that way. So I keep them enough.
Right.
Do enough so I can keep them, but, you know, still remind them. I'm not respecting them. Because a real nigga going to let somebody that he love go get love the proper way.
Yeah.
So respect just don't come about, you know, cheating. That's just a hot topic to always talk about. That gets you the ratings and get you the views and all that bullshit.
But I got a quick question. So if you got a man, like you said, your man cheating, you tell him stop cheating, he's still cheating, you still his man. Would you still be cool with a nigga that don't take care of his kid? Like, you like, fool, I feel like you should have your kid more, blah, blah, blah.
Oh, yeah.
And you still would be their man?
No. I've dead in
situations. Take care of the kid?
So, I know,
like
I got to hold them accountable on both, but it's still different for me. And maybe it's something with my around because I'm a father, and I know what it is. I know single women in my family. Right. You know what I'm saying? You know what they go through. Because you brought a child into this world. Like, you didn't have to. You made that commitment. A child is your first priority. Especially when you out here and I see you paying for women to do shit. You taking trips, but you can't take care of your kids, or you'll go be with another woman and take care of her kid, and you're not taking care of your own kid. I can't respect that. You know what I'm saying? I've always been a father, so maybe that's why. I've been a cheater before, so maybe I can resonate with the fact, like, you know what? I can see why he cheating. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So maybe it's a morale thing. You know what I mean?
what if he ain't asked for the kid? Like, what if, I mean, we never asked for it. We fuck y'all. Technically, we can start pregnant. You know what I'm saying? So now,
because every time you fuck, whether you got a
absolutely.
Okay.
I disagree. That's what I said. That's you playing the game. So, question is, now if you know the girl's pregnant, you know, you're like, look, I'm pregnant. I don't want the kid. You know, I don't want it. You know what I'm saying? I don't have no kids. I don't want no kids. I definitely don't want no kid by you. Let's get rid of it. You know what I'm saying? She makes the decision, no, I'm not getting rid of it. I'm keeping it. You still hold him accountable for not having.
My answer, yes.
No, I'm saying, because some people don't. So a lot of people I know, like, you know, like if you don't, they look at it like if you don't, because like, prime example, like a guy that didn't want the kid and then she has a kid and put him on child support. It's like, I didn't want this kid from the jump. Why am I on child support when I never agreed to this kid? Yes, I played the game. I got you pregnant. I don't disagree. I'm just speaking.
But now you're thinking, okay, we're thinking reactive when we should have been thinking proactive. Like me, I'm never like at this age, young. Wow, I'll hit wow. Now I would never have sex with the woman if I couldn't see if it went left.
Yeah.
Even the way I didn't want to. I'm like, you know what? I was out here laying down. I made my bed, I got lay in it. You know what I'm saying? So like, if you dealing with a junk and fucking her, you don't got good dick discipline. Cause why you fucking with a junk? You rush because you already know. Once she pregnant, you're done. There's nothing you can say you don't want it. You done put yourself in a bad predicament, and my nigga, you are not gonna win out. So why even fuck a joint that you wouldn't want to be with?
That's the thing, because it's been several times that I've spoken to guys, like not even that I was involved with, but they might say something like they don't want kids, or they're not ready for kids, or even that they don't want any more kids. So my quick answer is like, well, why don't you go get a vasectomy? Oh my God, why would I do that? She can go get on birth control. The onus is always on women. Get on birth control, take a Plan B pill, get an abortion. Men, just like most men don't know their own anatomy, let alone a woman's anatomy. They don't know what it means to ovulate. They don't know what days a woman could get pregnant, but you're out here recklessly having sex, risking your own life in health, and potentially impregnating a woman who you don't want to start a family with. So it is about discipline, and it's about responsibility, and it's become so common and acceptable for men to not have to bear any of the responsibility, because all of these things have been made by men to relieve them of that discipline and accountability. Men have created birth control. Men have created abortions so that they can continue to be reckless. And like, men don't really understand how things like that, abortions, fuck up your mind and your body. How birth control fucks with your mind and your body. Plan B, that's like taking a whole month's worth of birth control at one time. Like, that shit is wild. And I mean, I think men should definitely think about that shit. Like, just so you can feel all of the pussy and all of the moisture, you're willing to put your whole future, you know, in jeopardy for that. Like, it's all about discipline. But
I got a mixed emotion about it, just due to the simple fact that I actually was the guy that, you know, I got a girl pregnant, and she, you know, I don't believe in abortions. I never had an abortion. I don't want one. You know what I'm saying? So I didn't want the kid. You know what I'm saying? But when she was keeping it, I was just like, fuck it. Like, all right, I gotta do what I gotta do. You gonna have it. I don't want you to have it. You know what I'm saying? But you're gonna have it. So I gotta deal with it. Mind you, I never had no kid. This was my first kid. I never had no. I didn't have.
How old was you?
21.
Oh, yeah.
I was 21, and it was. I ain't trying to put our business out there, but you know, I was strapped up. You know what I'm saying? But she was allergic. You know what I'm saying? So me being, you know, like, man, fuck it, I'm trying to get his ass. So I took it off. You know what I'm saying? And boom. So she got pregnant. I didn't want it. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, because I was in that situation, you know, I was like, and I dealt with it. You know what I'm saying? It's like, but I know the feeling. Like, you know what I'm saying? So I kind of like, as a man.
But what did you do though?
Took care of my kid.
As a man.
Right. But that's what I was about to say. As a man, you know, if you do it, you gotta accept the consequence. We played with the fire. Now we gotta, you know, we jumped in it. Now we got to stop, drop, and roll. You know what I'm saying? You gotta deal with it. But you know what I'm saying? At the same time, it's like, when some women are conniving, and granted, some women they do that. Some women don't want to have a family. They don't even want. They got 20 kids and they'll have 7 kids. And you first of all, you out of shit for fucking this girl that got 7 kids raw, knowing she fertile as shit, and then you get her pregnant, and then you tell her you don't want it, you offer her money, you say I don't want this kid, blase, 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 and she still has it, and it's like, I never wanted this kid, and it's like, but like I said, me personally, I'm gonna take care of it, but my question I asked you, would you fault a nigga? I don't know if I really would fault him when he really didn't want it. What's your question?
He went half on that baby.
No, I don't disagree, because like I said, I don't just speak, you know what I'm saying? For me, I'm gonna do it, but I can't, I don't really.
Because then you're basically saying, okay, you can't fault him. By saying you can't fault him, is basically saying that you're cool with that woman taking on full responsibility of that kid.
That's a fact. You're absolutely
and
right.
that's half
But
no
at the end,
matter whether you wanted it or not, that's half of you in the world.
Right.
So
I don't
for
disagree.
that reason alone, it doesn't matter how you felt originally.
Imagine that nigga being
Right,
the number 1 draft pick, and that been like,
That's
my
bull.
father bitch ass was never around, suck ass.
but guess what? Guess what he gonna do though? He gonna pop up. He gonna pop up like, hey son, you know where I've been.
Just like that Tyler Perry
Get
movie.
beat the fuck down.
Shaq daddy did
Tyler
that.
Perry movie.
Shaq father did that.
So
Shaq
is-
father popped
so
up.
is that? Oh, I'm sorry.
No, go ahead. Ask your
So is
question.
that all the
Go ahead,
blame
Ron, I got a
that put
question.
on men? Because women are reckless too.
Question.
Yeah.
No, that's what I was saying. I was only
But the-
saying because some
but the
women
bullet,
like that.
But the bullet is in the gun.
No question. Absolutely. You shot.
So like before it can even get anywhere, it start right here. So no.
No, but even if she can be a cool female, she ain't even gotta be a grimy type female. But once that happen, even if y'all wore a condom and it pop,
Yeah.
it happened.
Yeah. No, I ain't going. I'm gonna keep it a buck with you.
That's what I was going with.
I don't think in the majority of the time these are the instances where condoms are breaking. I know niggas like to say that. Niggas are fucking wrong. Niggas are fucking wrong.
Yes. But it's
The
happening.
condom pop
no.
when my son.
Patrick, me too. We all in prison. None of us did it.
I told you I did. I took it off.
It was wrong.
I got a quick question, y'all.
I took it off.
Quick question, and this is a real question. How do y'all feel about women keeping the children away from the fathers?
Oh, no, I have no empathy for that. Like unless if he's a pedophile. Most of these cases,
you're right. You're absolutely right.
when children are touched and molested, I forgot the percentage. I don't spread inaccurate information, but it's somebody they know.
Yeah.
It's a first cousin, uncles.
Like 80-90% of the
It's
time.
rarely people going to kidnap them off the street. No, it's someone that it's someone that they know. But unless if he's like physically abusive to the child, so that if it's just a disagreement of parenting, I don't think so. If it's out of spite, and I won't say spiteful because I think sometimes men do some fucked up shit and then expect a woman to get over some shit
And it don't happen.
just because they would have gotten over it. You know what I'm saying? You gotta deal with. Think about it. Sometimes these women really be in love with you, expect it like forever. You fuck up and then you move on and give another joint.
Nah,
The
that's still don't
same-
give you no right to take that shit out on the kid.
No, but-
or our relationship with the kid, sonny.
But did you hear me? I said that.
Yeah, but you also said but. That-
Yeah, no, I'm just saying. But no, I said I said only if they're a pedophile or they physically abuse the kids. Other than that, I said even if you have like a disagreement about parenting or if you're spiteful, no, those are the only two things. You got to think. I got 2 BMs too, so I'm talking, from experience. So, because I've been denied my son. I've been through the court systems. You know what I'm saying? Rome done seen me, motherfucker, in that motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? So like, it's
Hey, what's up, fool?
when you have 2 parents, it's checks and balances. Honestly, you need love from the mom. You need love from the father. So I feel like as long as the father is willing, no. But that's why I'm saying you're playing with fire because we already know the court systems work against the men, but also the men don't use the court systems either because you'll see a man. I had a friend that was talking about how he never gets to see his son. So I don't pocket watch, but his money on the Instagram, and guess what we on Instagram?
Well, why do you?
Hold on, let me finish. I said, "Wait, did you go see a lawyer yet?" to go get, the resources out there. He's like, man, I don't really got the time for that. But how you don't got the time to go,
kid, right.
you know what I'm saying?
Right.
If you really want your kid, I
Right,
feel like
right.
sometimes niggas want their kids just to say they have them, but they don't really want the full responsibility of being a father.
So, with that being said, why do you think men don't use the court system? Do you think the court system is built against us, for us not to?
Man, I think, and I can't speak for all men, but men aren't really we're not custodial. You know what I'm saying? Like, I remember when me and my son's second mother broke up. I was like, yo. My second son's mom.
Okay,
I'm
guys,
sorry.
I was lost. I was like, huh? What type of freak shit you got going on?
I had to go to the dentist, and I was like, damn, yo, who the fuck is my dentist? You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
I had to but she was doing all this stuff for me. So, man, you gotta go to court. It's paperwork, research. We not doing that. Have you ever planned a trip? Not a guy's trip, but with the woman, she usually do all the, hey, here go the money, here our card, bam, this and that. So I feel like men just don't have the time. And also, if you jacked up in the system and your money ain't right, you don't want to go in the court system. You know what I'm saying? Because I feel like all those things can be used against you.
Yeah.
So say if you got an F on your shit, you know what I'm saying? And she says, hey, I'm in fearful. He be doing some wild shit. My kids can't be around him. You'd rather be like, shit, I'd rather just keep that shit out of court. Because then once you go to court, everything legally binding.
Correct.
That's some shit. You got a question to it? Oh, you got a comment.
Yeah. I feel like us as men scared of the process also as far as the courts. They don't even like going in the court building, but you gotta go in there. It's process. Women doing the same process as men do. They just scared of the process of filling out the paperwork, paying the fees, waiting on the process to even get a court date.
Why?
I'm not sure.
It's like I said, it's just lack of knowledge. It's fear.
It's
It's just, like a lot of men, I don't know which one of y'all said it. One of y'all said it, it makes you feel like, it's against us. You know what I'm saying? Like, a lot of guys go in there, in a lot of guys' mind, they feel like I would never win this battle unless she was a crackhead. Unless you, no, seriously, that's how men think.
But that's why you can't. But no, that's the thing is you don't go for full. You go for joint. You just make sure that you go for physical. And honestly, because don't listen to your homeboys. Your homeboys don't know what the fuck they talking about. Because your homeboys are liars. But if you don't that knowledge about, no, seriously, legit. Because I used to hear about, they're gonna ask for this in the court. They're gonna ask for this in the court.
Niggas keep your receipts and all that.
Nigga, they don't give a fuck about your DTLR receipts.
Right.
Why did you lie to me? You know what I'm saying?
Those was gifts.
But the thing is, we don't do our own research. We go off what our homeboys
lack of knowledge.
Lack of knowledge because we so quick. You just think about on social media, right? You see something that you like. Oh, you post, man, this and that. And then you go back 2 days later, like, oh yeah, that was wrong. Mm-hmm. But we don't research. And then the crazy thing is, even when you research something, you basically researching somebody else's research.
Right.
So then you got to look at who's the resource, you know what I'm saying? Is it biased, you know what I'm saying? If you look at MSNBC, you know what you want to get. You look at Fox, you know you want to get. So, I mean, just don't listen to your homeboys.
Yeah, and it's so many resources. That's another thing when we talk about gender roles and things. So many men had their mothers doing everything. A lot of times they didn't even have their fathers in their lives at all. So it's always the woman who was responsible for everything. And a lot of men don't even know how to find a doctor.
Right.
Make an appointment and follow through with it, get their records. Like, that's maturity. That's being an adult. And I had a situation, I have a son, and his dad is on child support, and I told him, you don't have to be on child support. It doesn't matter to me one way or the other. But we're going to have an agreement in writing, whether it's between us or in the court, for me to change my mind about a court order for child support. And I say, let's pick a day, sit down, write up a contract so we can delegate responsibility. Who is going to pay for the extracurriculars? Who's doing the doctor's appointments? Who's doing the haircut? Who's doing all of these things?
And that's before court.
And this was after. So we already had an order years ago, and he didn't want to be on it anymore. And I said, okay, cool. Let's sit down and come to an agreement between us, get it notarized, so it's a contract between you and I. It hasn't been done. But he will call me all day long to argue why I'm still on child support. Because let's do these things. And another example, same thing. If you don't know how to do something, you can literally go to Upper Marlboro and talk to a counselor and ask all the questions. This is what I would like to see my child this many days out of the week. What do I need to do to achieve that? It's that simple.
You don't even gotta go to Upper Marlboro. You can go to Google and get free consultation.
But I'm just saying, some people feel more comfortable. I mean, that way you can get it done. Like, they can tell you what to do, and you can get the paper, and you can do it right then and there. And you know for a fact, like, it's coming from their mouth. They work in your jurisdiction. And they're going to tell you the process for where you live to get what you want.
I was more so just saying, because like Nietzsche was saying, like lack of knowledge, but it's so crazy because you'll Google anything else, but you won't Google that. You know what I'm saying? So the resources are there, but I guess to lack to seek the resources is the issue. You know what I'm saying? But it's going to benefit you in the long run. Think if you got to get a lawyer, it's going to be cheaper to pay for that lawyer. For maybe 2 years you gotta fight, or for 18 years. Right. You do the math. Right. Like you do the math. Like Ron said, you scared of the process.
But it's also
like it's going to save you money. You know what I'm saying? If you own your shit and you got your shit together, why wouldn't you scared that the judge going to deny you? If you scared that the judge going to deny you joint custody, to me that means that's an insecurity. You're not doing what you're supposed to do. Because my shit legit. Oh, I got my own spot. This and that. What you combo? Maybe I don't got my own spot, but maybe. It's a safe spot, you know, whatever they're looking for. You know what I'm saying? I'm good. I'm going to make my case so strong, how can you deny me? Because first of all, I think, and this is just me, the judge already know that you're serious because you paid the money, because most men don't.
So I got another question. I'm sorry.
No, but the thing about it is, if we are being 100% honest, a lot of men don't want that responsibility.
That's why I was about to say, going back to what you said, like, it's that... some people want them, you know, to say they got them, and some people actually want them. Like you said, some people just doing it. They just want to say something.
They want to do it for clout.
Yeah, they want. Oh, you're a good day. They want the attention. They want to take the picture and post it.
3:28 and go to patient first, and then you so tired because I don't finish till 6 o'clock, and you gotta go to work at 8 o'clock. That shit hit different. It hit different when your child don't like you certain days. You know what I'm saying?
Oh man,
like you know what I mean? That shit different. When you fucked up and then there ain't nothing in the eating, niggas gotta eat waffles. Yes, this is. I have no shame. Hey, it be like that sometimes.
I got cookies. So, Hoffa, have you ever had to? Oh shit!
A little Android ring.
Go ahead.
Have you ever had to deal with one of your ladies lying in the courtroom?
Yes. Burn my little ass up in that motherfucker. I said, God damn, y'all gotta be smarter than this. Because to be a judge, you gotta be a lawyer. Oh my God. She said, I never got my son. I said, so first of all, my son was going to school in my district. You know what I'm saying? He was going to Samuel P. Massey, and then she moved. So she wasn't going, but she was still dropping him off. But he was getting late to school. So they were like, yo, we need proof of, residency because, like, he keep on late. So moved to my school. Said, I never got him. I got the papers.
Never picked him up from school?
She said, I never got him, period.
Oh, shit.
I said, Judge, well, why would he be going to school in my district and not hers? She even told him, well, I get him from his house every day because no matter, so we split. So
you just saying he don't never get him.
Hear me out. So we split weeks, but even when it was her week, since he went to my school, he had to come to my house. You know what I'm saying? So he was like, oh yeah. So he said, well, do you have proof? I said, how can I provide proof? She didn't provide any proof.
Right.
This is where I fucked myself over. So my son go to North Carolina every summer because her parents stay down there. So I do it because they don't get to see him that often. You know what I'm saying? And I fuck with him. So, and the thing is, me and her relationship really wasn't bad. I don't know where this came from, out of nowhere. So she told him, oh yeah, I got to send him down to summer camp. And the summer camp you go to, her parents pay for it. They got some cake. So it's expensive. It's like one of those it's like a camp on a water camp. Like, it's yacht kayaking, like these niggas doing archery, like some real shit, like skinning bears.
They went to Camp Hope.
You're not going to like Suitland Rec and just they throw the basketballs out there and be like, go play. This is a real camp. She said, "Oh, I pay for that camp because I don't know what they're doing with them in the summertime. The camp like $5,500, right?"
Damn, they put it in her.
So I said, "Judge, hear me out. She sent them to camp to go for $5,500 when the average camp is $250 here. That don't make no sense." Rap. Pay this. You want to argue it? Go for custody. They told me in the paperwork I got a screenshot on my phone. No gas. I tell no lies. They said I didn't even have to show up to the. That was the first appearance. I was supposed to have like a. What's the word?
It was the first one or the second one?
I was supposed to have like a mediation. I ain't have no mediation. I ain't have no mediation or nothing. She said I can't keep taking off work. This is her first time. They said they said on the paperwork I didn't even have to be there. So I went to go use the bathroom. Right? I came back out. They was ready. It's like, all right, warrant for his arrest. I was like, what? I said, I'm right here. I said on the paper y'all said that. So if I didn't even show up, bang, I would have been toasted. And but what I know, you have to think. You don't have you're not a lawyer, this and that. You don't know your rights because guess what? If you don't know your rights, you don't have none.
Damn.
So,
Shit. That's tough.
Well, ain't.
now.
Yeah, that's fucked up.
Who told you you didn't have to be there?
On the paper, on the paperwork they sent it to me. First of all, this is how she got me, right? My mom had to give me the paperwork. She know where I live at. She sent the paperwork to my mom's house. I never even got it to my mom. I was like, oh yeah, I forgot you had some paperwork. You know what I'm saying?
That's janky. That's
But what's so crazy is, I'm telling the judge, I said, Judge, you don't, she coming to get her son every day. She know where I live at. Why would she send them to my papers? They don't care about none of that.
So wherever she put the address on.
They don't care about none of that. And that's the game that they know that we don't, because men, and I'm not saying men can't be petty, but our initial, like human nature, in my opinion, is not to be petty. So you got to think, women think real short-lived. You know what I'm saying? Temporary. Just think, has a woman ever put her hands on you?
Yes.
Did you, hold on, did you call the cops on her?
No.
Has a woman ever put her hands on you? Woman ever put her hands on you? Did you call the cops? Because you know what you be thinking? Man, no matter what we going through, this the woman I love, I don't want to see her locked up. Man, I done had to call, I done had the cops called on me like 1,100 times. So guess what? Now,
with child support.
so hold on, so now, guess what?
Because we're usually the custodial parent, and you can go put a woman on child support.
I
If you're the
didn't say you
father.
couldn't.
I'm talking about something different now.
No, okay, go ahead.
But I'm thinking like, oh, I know you got a clearance. If I get you jammed up, you're no longer making six
But
figures.
that's you. That's not a gender thing, because it is. There are petty ass men.
I know, but
It is.
Yeah,
it's not.
yeah. That's what I
Most
said.
women's first instinct is not to be petty. A lot of women do a lot of things to protect men. So let's not act like that's not.
Like what?
I wasn't even mad.
Uh-oh.
No, I want to hear. It seemed like you had a lot of intel.
I did.
Okay, I'm ready.
We don't call the police when various things happen. I'm not talking about
Are you saying you? Because you.
Yeah, me.
Okay.
Because you.
How many women have you dealt with romantically? I'm not trying to be funny because.
None.
Okay. So you don't. So women are different when you're romantically involved.
Got it.
So I would just say maybe I have just a little bit more because no, y'all do call the police. And they could be off some
But
short
did they
shit.
try to get you like fired from your job and things
I've
like
been
that?
fired from my job.
Oh wow.
That's crazy.
I'm
I've
sorry.
never
I don't
been
do
one.
stuff
So
like
look,
that.
just think about it.
Busting your
Oh,
windows.
yeah.
Look, hold on.
That's a different
Your
type.
baby mother would jam you up. How's she gonna get money from you now?
Right. They don't think.
Be smart, Willis. Come on, man.
I ain't never seen no nigga bust no windows, plant no tires, none of that.
Shit.
Smart.
Bullshit.
Come on now.
A nigga?
No.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't hang with them types.
Bullshit.
I don't know
What's
them
the
niggas.
Listen, I got a question for you before we end the show. Quick question: have you ever put your hands on a meal?
I got swung at. I
Hands,
ain't
feet.
nobody put their hands on me. Okay, yes.
Nah.
And what was his initial reaction to him you putting your hands on him?
It was me. Whoa.
Oh, he was antagonizing me. He didn't care. It didn't make him no different.
Hit me
That's the
again.
thing. Women call the police because ultimately a woman is not going to win. Even if she may react out of anger and not think things through, there is no way that in an actual fight that a woman, for real, in most cases, I don't know when you're talking about big women, but most women cannot win against
Do
a
they
man.
know that? Because I think
No, they at first when they react, they're
don't.
not thinking about that. But when a
The
man
same
starts
time.
defending himself back, then that's when you get scared.
Women only hit good men because they know that they're not going to hit them back. If you know a nigga
That's
psycho,
correct.
like,
Correct.
you know he going to really knock your fucking head off your
I got
shoulders,
punched in my
you're not gonna
sleep,
hit him.
slapped in my sleep.
The fuck you do?
You only abuse people that don't fight back.
I ain't gonna lie to you. I was asleep.
Because it's not abuse otherwise. Now y'all just fighting. You know what I'm saying?
I ain't gonna lie to you. I was knocked the fuck out sleep on the couch one day, and my father was at my house, and my girl slapped me in my sleep. I woke up. I said, "Nigga, you hit me?" He said, "Nah, you might want to go in the room." I said, "What the fuck?" Walked in the room, immediately punched straight to the face. I dodged it, but still punched straight to the face. Like, God damn, I just woke up. Like, you slapped me, you woke me up. You slapped me to woke me up, to wake me up. But, go ahead, Miss.
Nah, I ain't got nothing.
All right.
Don't hit me.
Miss Shanae, you got something you want to promote? Mr. Hoffa?
Man, I first I just want to say I appreciate y'all for having me on the show, man. That's love. Y'all always show love. It's really hard to find genuine niggas, you know what I'm saying, in the area. And I'm just not saying that because I'm on the show. I really believe that. But follow me, Sonny M. Hoffa, SONNYMHOFFA. I sell drinks. I got the best drinks. I got the new O Cup. Fuck with me. You know what I'm saying? Stamp Mom in the building.
We need one. We need some more of them stand mob parties
Go get
too.
that.
You already know. You
Go
already
get
know.
that gospel mixtape.
Got you. Oh
EP.
yeah, Stamp. I'm Apple. I dibble and dabble. I got a gospel album. You know what I'm saying? Apple, Spotify, Google Play, Spinrilla, Napster, AOL, all that shit. MySpace.
Oh, this nigga got the
Fuck
dial
with
up.
me.
Well, with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, I'm your host, The Real Brody, and this is the We Say
They Say.
podcast. We got Miss Shanae right here. We got one half of Stan Mom, Mr. Sonny Hoffa right here. Got my brother, my DJ, my motherfucking man. Meet you 2 times, say it 2 times.
Whole time.
Ladies and gentlemen, we out.